I would like to thank WS and EC Jones for supporting the arts and humanities. There are a lot of people who don't understand how STEM may be the stem, but the arts and humanities are the flower. And Arvonia is definitely in that category. And what good is a STEM if you don't have people like EC Jones to make the flower?
There's just not enough words to say how much we appreciate them and how much we thank them. Their dollars are going to be well spent for some of the most vulnerable demographic of our society. No one really cares for infants except their parents, and if they don't have a parent that can provide for them, then it's a very sad thing. So there is no way to thank them for their generosity other than to say, you have been a blessing to us.
A huge thank you. It just means a lot to be able to provide these essentials that these families need.
I have been a minister for 47 years, and I have served in a lot of communities and a lot of churches, and this community is top of the list on their generosity. And I hope that you will choose us as one of your match day places to contribute. You have a generous heart, and we just really appreciate all the clothing, all the funds that have already come in, and we want to grow this large enough that we can serve beyond Lyon County. There's a lot of babies out there that need your help.
The C4 Food Pantry thanks you for your generosity. Because of you, hopefully no man, woman, or child will go hungry in Chase County, Kansas.
I would really, really love to thank all of the Match Day donors. They have given so much money over the years, and we couldn't do this without them. We appreciate being invited to participate in Match Day, but even more, we appreciate their generosity and support of us. Thank you.
We do thank you so much, because without them, we can't do this, and you are so important to us to be able to have this function, and to us that are out there just trying to find ways to keep our programs going. So thank you so much.
Well, first of all, it's a blessing that they have what they have to be able to give to us to help us continue on with the growth of this park. So we as the group, we would fall over thanking them, because they didn't have to. They did not have to pick us to help and give to, but they did. They chose to. And it's not only for us as adults, it's mainly for a lot of the children still in the community who come back to the community. It's for them, the children, to just continue to enjoy that park. So we're very thankful for what they will do.
It is more appreciated than we could ever express, because it's our one time. We appreciate so much what we've gotten in the past. We have been able to continue as long as we have because of those donations coming to us. Whether small or large, we can always make something work with those. And it's important, the things that we've done. I think we've provided a lot of opportunities, especially for the children in the area, that they don't get anymore because school funding is so short-handed and things like that. So it's way more appreciated than we could ever express.
I would just say that it means the absolute world to have fine people that support the hopes and dreams of myself and all of the other Match Day organizations. It means a lot that they're able to financially support dreams. Thank you. Yeah.
First and foremost, thank you for supporting our agency. We are a young agency, still getting up on our feet. This means more than you would ever know to us. It allows us to continue providing services to families who are in need, whether it's something as small as a little bit of rent to keep them in their house or to provide shelter for them so that they have something over their heads and they're not staying in their cars, they're not doubling up with their families, and also being able to keep them stably housed down the road.
Yeah, we just really appreciate everyone coming together to support all the causes and everybody's missions here in our area. We couldn't do it without our supporters.
I'd probably start off with a hug because I'm kind of a hugger, so I'd probably have to get up and give them a hug, but I would definitely say thank you very much. Your gifts, they go a long way in helping remove blighted housing and create affordable homeownership situations here in Emporia for families just like Fatima. So we appreciate it more than ever. Thank you.
Just want to say thank you to all the donors and the volunteers that are a part of this program.
I want to say that's extremely generous of them. We're so grateful and thankful for people who are willing to kind of, if they have the means to do so, to be able to give money to funds like ourselves. But without funding from people like themselves who appreciate the various ways of helping out these communities within this area, it's just a tremendous boost. It's like an injection of adrenaline getting into these funds to really help them meet their goals, and we appreciate it immensely.
I think she nailed it. Thank you for considering us.
Yes.
There's not enough words to explain the benefit they do for the community and the help they give the community. Thank you is nothing. I don't know how to express the gratitude of me, our group, and the community for everything they do, because it's just not match day. They're wonderful people looking out for each other and doing what I was talking about earlier, everybody helping each other. And they do a fantastic job. As far as match day, it has helped us tremendously. There are so many charity organizations and so many organizations needing money. And everybody is competing against each other. And this has been a great avenue for us. So it's been a fantastic ordeal. So they have really stepped up and really helped all the community and all the communities around.
Match Day is really, really important because it allows the entire community to get involved in very important activities that are staged throughout the county. These are nonprofits who always have a tight budget, always need more funding. And so we would ask these fine people that if they would continue to support us, we will continue to share the stories of Lyon County, Kansas.
I think I would, first of all, tell them thank you. Thank you for having the foresight to know that their contributions, their donations to these organizations will help and be spread beyond Lyon County. I mean, it's great that it's Lyon County and surrounding counties, but I think the help that the money that they have donated and their support goes beyond the surrounding counties, the ripple effect. And I would just thank them.
We cannot thank them enough. For a small group like ours, it is really kind of our biggest fundraising event of the year. And it just kind of gives us that opportunity in our little town to kind of get everybody to rally behind us. And so it's really important to our group and allows us to give back to our community.
Yeah, it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Match Day always gives me goosebumps, but we are so thankful that you guys provide us the opportunity to bring bigger and better things to our communities and the children and youth in Madison. It's wonderful.
Yeah, every year our goal has just been to do a little bit better than the year before. Yeah. So we're excited to try some new things this year and try to, increase our amount a little bit every year that we get to participate.
For the opportunity to expand education, and to me that's the primary reason that Mount Mitchell is there and will continue to be there, because Kansas history has taken a few blows. It's not emphasized as much as it was when I was a kid, for instance. Hundreds and hundreds of school children and tourists go to Mount Mitchell every year. So to me, it's an education process that Mount Mitchell surely deserves to be part of, because it's such an integral part and an interesting part of, compelling part of Kansas history. So I would thank you for being a part of that, because your donation is not only about nuts and bolts, it's about the future, about maintaining this park so that future generations can take advantage of this, can learn by it, and tell others about it.
You know, I love the opportunity to thank the people that make this possible, whether they're donors, their trustees, their staff. It's remarkable, the number of hands and the minds and the hearts that come together that make Match Day possible. But especially for those donors, we couldn't do it without them. Whether their relationships with the Emporia Community Foundation, whether their relationships in our local communities, those donors, big or small, it doesn't matter. They're integral, and we couldn't do this without them.
I think we would just like to thank the donors that even make Match Day happen. Without them, we wouldn't be sitting here, and they've helped. I know I did some research because this is our first year here. So I did some research on all the things that they have helped in the past and the different organizations that have benefited greatly and the things that have built and the things that have happened because of Match Day and because of those donors. And we just want to thank them, you know, from the bottom of our hearts to help with the community improvement and help with those organizations that are out there trying to do good for the people in the surrounding communities and counties. So we really do appreciate everything that those donors do to help make Match Day happen. You have anything?
Yep, we're just very appreciative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For everything, everybody that can help us reach our goal for this community improvement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Match Day is going to make so much more possible this year. We are going to be able to bring more people who will have that experience, more children who we will be able to have that experience, more improvements to preserve the place for the future, and save more stories, because we are losing those stories, and that is one of our many projects, is capturing those stories before they're gone.
Yeah, we're so grateful for past support that has made so many things possible that simply could not have happened otherwise, and so continued support means we can continue to follow our mission.
And volunteers like Tracy stretch those dollars.
And we have great volunteers.
We have great volunteers.
So I would like to say thank you to all of our donors. It is a whirlwind to put these kinds of things together, the long hours of grant writing and putting together the fundraisers. And, you know, we have a goal in mind, but with you all as donors and volunteers, we absolutely thank you, because we could not do this without you. We couldn't do it without the hard work that you all instill in this. Your donation is not just money, it's memories, and it's laying the foundation for the futures to come.
Of course, Match Day is the name of the game. So those individuals who are willing to step up and offer money to make some of these dreams come true, we cannot say thank you enough. That's what this is all about. And I hope that the generosity of those few individuals will inspire generosity of others this year or in years to come. So yes, we could not operate this site without the help of Match Day and other donors.
Yeah. Thank you isn't enough to say to the people who are making this possible. We are a really young nonprofit with a very, very tiny budget, and all of us work day jobs and put in our own money and work so hard, and we make a lot of good things happen. So this is going to be huge, and I'm just really thankful.
If the matching donors were sitting here, all of them, I'd just say thank you, because what you do helps so much to spur other people to give money, and you've been very generous, and I know you're going to continue to be. And you asked me earlier if Jane Riebel was sitting there, and if Jane was right here in front of me right now, all I can say to you is thank you. And you know, you were such a big influence on me and so many other people. I can truly say that Natalie and I love you, and I know we still owe you a chili dog from Freddy's, and I know that's in our plans before the end of the year, but just thank you for being yourself. You always have a smile on your face, and you're so gracious, and you inspire a lot of other people like myself and Natalie to do more, and we appreciate it.
We really appreciate all the funds and all the donations that has come into not only ECF, but also to our post. We were excited when we found out that we had raised the $4,000, because it just, you know, it takes a pressure off of you, and it just makes it to where we feel that we are able to carry out our mission and do our goals. And, you know, with all our heart and all our being, you know, we think all the head big donors and even the little guys, you know, every amount counts. And not only does it help our organization, but all the others that are, you know, participating in this. And it's a great thing.
I admire our people here in Emporia that are just putting forth and the effort, the funds, taking care of our match day. It just makes you feel good, doesn't it?
This is such a wonderful opportunity that you are providing to so many worthy groups and in the community and in the counties and in the various counties that are represented by the Emporia Community Foundation. This kind of grant money really makes it possible for a lot of us to continue going and continue presenting programming to the community that will benefit them. And we can't thank you enough. I mean, it's really very important to the lifespan of these groups.
Match Day's been a huge thing for us. You know, it gave us a different avenue, a different group of people to reach out to. And so having those donors has been incredible. I don't think that they will ever understand the impact that they have had on this community, and not just with our foundation. We've met numerous good people through all of these other little foundations, and it's incredible. I think that Emporia should be really proud. Our matching donors should be really proud, because they do something great every year. And it's so nice to have one day dedicated where you can really share your message. I don't even know, tripled, quadrupled our audience from Just Wade's Ride. Using Match Day now has been such a big stepping stone for us. And so, yeah, I thank everyone who gives every year. Our matching donors, it really is incredible. And I think it's incredible that it keeps getting bigger. So this is definitely not a stagnant fundraiser per se. So it just keeps getting bigger, which is really cool.